want to hit start streaming, but we will be on my starting soon screen.
Remember everyone, Alucard is a beach.
And to screw you too.
So this man literally, last minute, asked me if I wanted, because I'm half German, asked me if I wanted to do the German accent for his opposing prosecutor in this game.
We are on
Even
the
though I know there's like nobody in here right now.
we are on the starting screen, and surprisingly, we can still hear you. Hear you. Well,
No, we can?
yes. Though luckily, good thing I decided to see if they can hear you first. With that, the answer is yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Though I don't hear myself even with the echo.
Do you even have the media volume turned up?
Yes, I do.
Weird, because I know I heard you on my end.
Yeah, I hear absolutely nothing.
That is weird.
Only you talking.
Okay, say something again.
Hello?
Okay, slight delay, but you are there.
It could just be my end being fucking weird.
Could be.
Hey, Hasayo, do you hear my dumbass? Faintly. Okay, so it may be just coming through your stream very faint.
Yeah, possibly. Uh, let's try turning up desktop audio a bit. Oh, that wasn't the starting screen, that was the ending screen. What the fuck?
Like it's a dumbass. Yeah, I can barely hear myself now.
Okay, so it is the desktop. So it's desktop audio. Let's just for now turn that up to max. See if that does anything.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, so for this, going to need to have desktop volume at max then.
Literally only pulled me into this so I could play the German prosecutor who was possibly a Nazi. Can't tell if Alucard's racist or not.
Like, you haven't made racist jokes to me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a perfect saint.
Bullshit.
Now, to everybody watching, I apologize. My German accent is terrible. I haven't used I haven't used a German accent or just Deutsch in general since my great grandparents were still alive. So I apologize if it sounds like I'm making a mockery of my country. I am not. I am just very bad with my accent.
Canvas server. There it is, member uploads.
But no, Alucard, you want to know something funny?
What?
My warlock is probably going to be a better rogue than Paige's rogue. Hi, Cody.
Cody!
Because stealth and sleight of hand are my warlocks, two of my warlocks' proficiencies.
Ooh.
So probably going to be a better rogue than our actual rogue. Just waiting for Alucard to start this stream so I can get this terrible German accent over with.
Hold on, just one more place to share it. Blue sky.
Yo, Renji, what's up?
Hey, Renji! So, that is meat, which I wanted. That's who I wanted.
Cool. What type of Dragonborn and what class? Emerald Wizard. Wizards are all fun, but I like either the Eldritch or the hit things with a big stick.
Okay, it has now been sent. It's now shared on Blue Sky. We can now get started.
Yay!
Okay, where now last time we were going through the investigation of what the hell happened with Miles. What? No, that was exit game. One there. BGM, turn you down a bit.
I'm just here existing, so I do apologize if there is a slight delay when my voice lines are happening. I am having to watch this through Twitch, and there's always a slight delay there.
Yeah, and now we are going into the trial.
Okay, so immediate having to do my terrible German accent.
Yeah. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Karma?
Objection.
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is.
Hey, Rini, what's up?
Meanie! So...
Hello, I am Zio, and I'm here to offer you a wonderful deal. Hey, Billy.
God damn it, Billy.
Alucard has brought me onto this stream to do voice lines for Karma.
Speaking of, he hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
Cody, it's Zamboni's extended warranty. Not a car. They don't have cars.
What'd you do to Reedy? Bad bots. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. I know, Reedy. And now he's trying
to get you back. Guilty, what a creep.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, Reedy, that was a good one.
At this point, y'all are killing Alucard so much, we're never gonna get anything done.
Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He is as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th at 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right. My apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Oh boy, something got late. That was just... Never mind that. That thing's fine. That was, Nightbot doing his job. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call in the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please, take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map, add to the court record.
Testify to the court about the arrest. Now!
Wait, Mr. Von Tarma.
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling the proceedings.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not! Witness testimony, the arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now.
Let's see. Whoops. Hold it. You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Objection. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people. Obviously. God damn it, I'm trying to do the deep German and it's coming out more Russian.
Yeah, don't worry about it, because I barely did do the objection and hold it anyway. Different people?
That's your line. There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Do they have summoned the woman who was capping?
The woman who is capping. Lot of heart.
What happened next, Detective?
We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the woods is get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
There's so much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sir. That's when we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Go hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Kyrie.
And he's got his share of objective. Why am I? I tend to read out loud. I apologize.
That was my fault. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. The guy I'm voicing looks like a vampire. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Also, going good, Jerry.
I'm only here because this man required a German for karma.
He knows I asked Renji first, but something very personal came up, so...
And I can only claim half German, so... I apologize for the terrible accent.
Yeah, but... Because new Renji wasn't going to be in the right headspace for a stream today, wasn't going to force him to do this. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
You said Friday, though.
I could have sworn I said Monday!
Continue, now.
I had to look through the messages because I could have sworn I said Monday.
I'm glad I was second choice. Fuck you, Alucard. Alright. Oh god, Alucard's going back through the messages on stream.
Okay, I'm not even seeing the day, so this might have been in voice chat, which I could have sworn I said Monday. Okay, if I did say Friday for Reggie, that was my fault. I could have sworn I said Friday. Monday. Bleh!
Well, there you go. He even admitted he gave you the wrong day.
Don't worry, Reggie. There is another character I have in mind for you.
Hey, Alucard?
Yes?
Objection. Why did you say the wrong day first?
Yeah. I'm not blaming you for what happened, Renji. Yeah.
It's alright. Renji, he got another German to do it. This one's just bad at German.
Didn't suspect anything at all. Pretty sure we just...
I think we were on the next line.
Yeah, we were here, but the next morning's body was found. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet. He didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved.
Okie doke, Renji.
Later, Renji.
Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Well, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Tisk, tisk. Look, I don't know the German accent for tisk, tisk, tisk.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
just a
sure.
sound.
Yeah, pretty sure it was the second one. That he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence.
Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Dunkov. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. So imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well. I shall explain, Dunkov.
Action. Oh, wait, that's you. Bleh.
Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. I just went to take a hit of my vape and accidentally almost put a lighter to my lips.
Oh my.
This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol.
Okay, who redeemed that?
I did. Great, great sword.
Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind.
This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order! Order! You can blame the potato for this one. It will.
And clipping that because that's hilarious.
This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge.
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However,
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt.
hey,
Give
Seth.
me a moment. I think I got that. I might have got it wrong. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. Which will last 10 minutes. Judge,
Yes.
what are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! Dunk off.
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Edgeworth, what is going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon! And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that person was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know. Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. Oh, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. If you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't need to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa. Right? Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Kalmer, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university?
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Don't cough.
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge? She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this court if I do not have an order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order! 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 I will have order!
Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question could there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim you have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Oh, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction in the facts in their testimony? I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. I know Kara isn't a judge, so he lacks that power. But you really think the judge is going to do it without his approval? Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Cross-examination. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This sounds all suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Objection sustained.
Wait, now, I'm the one who says that.
Well then say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions. Not leisurely chat with the witness.
Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There is also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Oh, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
There was a nary thing on that boat, but I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Oh heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright. The witnesses answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor!
Keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize you any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you will have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh. Nick? Lana's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Good. Escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 Order!
You're in contempt of court. It is too late for wild claims, Dunkoff. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What? Oop, that one was a little loud. Trying to keep it down. I'm pretty sure people are trying to sleep.
Nope.
Ms. Lauderhart has made a new... That is you, not me.
Miss Lauderhart has made a new testimony. The defense does have the right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya?
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Objection!
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? The picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? Mr. Wright has a point.
This is why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Charma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself! Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it! I finally found... Damn Tio decided to come up at the wrong time. I finally found a hole in Von Charma's carefully vague testimony. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright? Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
Good to see the judge finally taking back the courtroom.
Yeah?
But no these. By the way, you owe me for this. I hate playing the bad guy. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright?
It's not specifically the bad guy. It's the bad German. It's so fucking cliche. You owe me for this.
Hey, at least I'm not making you voice his daughter in the next game.
To be fair, you wouldn't catch me doing a German girl's voice even if you could pay me for that.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Well, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. Oh, right, tab. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I've never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I haven't. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you set up your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photograph of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are you all lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. You just used several precious minutes of our time to prove. Is nothing more than what the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. God, that sentence was horribly structured.
Hey!
But as she succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. A lot of games, even being remastered and ported, have problems with the translation team being complete idiots.
Yeah, I was just making a comment because that's why that sentence was so hard for me to get out. It was just so poorly structured that I couldn't say it very well. So I apologize about that.
No, I was responding to Potato. He says he blames the translation team.
Oh no, I'm sure, it's just it was so poorly structured it made it hard for me to get the words out.
You were trying to... You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could have it been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. Yeah, I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student yet at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. Then I heard the bang, I looked straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Cross my heart and hope to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Objection.
The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Yeah, no, her whole testification should have been thrown out out the thing just for the fact that she lied to the court.
Yep.
Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. It destroys credit. Yeah. It's also, I believe, some form of obstruction of justice. There's no more of a time to waste with another pointless cross-examination. Because she lied under oath.
Objection.
And she was found lying under oath. I
Yeah,
claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
that was me.
I did it again. I'm so fucking... Why am I now invested in a game about fake lawyers?
I don't know.
All because I was the second fiddle choice for Alucard to play the German guy.
Oops, Andrew did it again.
Played with your heart.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Our charm is up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem so sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. Andrew?
Huh, that would be a verst. Sorry. Got mildly distracted.
Oh, you're good. Haha, very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will have to let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor.
Objection.
Miss Hart, You were really looking... Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there, and any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Don't all step over here and say that. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning that lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that is enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Don't cough. You like the fact that I add dumbass to it at the end sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, I know. And honestly, with Lana, it's kind of fitting. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said he's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo! Why won't Von Karman let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet the enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, he'll put me in prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Head on to applied directly to the forehead. Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who was firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a fragrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything need to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of
But
course.
the problem is neither the evidence, the only decisive evidence we have is the fingerprints on the gun.
Yep. And the bullet marking from being from the gun.
But that still doesn't mean that Edgeworth shot the gun.
That is true. Then I believe it is
could
time.
have been his gun. It could have been his gun, yes.
But that doesn't mean that Edgeworth used it.
Yeah, there are plenty of gloves that would prevent fingerprints.
It probably is. Then I believe it is.
Edgeworth himself did say he was in the photo.
Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. You continue.
Yeah, that's good. I said all I needed to say.
There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange within this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing.
Take that!
Here, Your Honor. The shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts.
It was the fingerprints, right? Or the
It was the fingerprints. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've given us definitive proof today. Now we know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who did?
That's not our problem to find. Precisely. All we're here to prove is Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it. Alucard? Oh,
Yep.
it's waiting for me. As we've seen, there's no other people on the lake that night. I forgot Karma was made for a second. I don't know why. But who could the defendant have shot? Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
There's only one explanation remaining. Oh, you're going to make me do this on Phoenix. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Woo-woo.
Ooh. Because Professor Funtimes redeemed an ooh. He didn't say who had to do it.
Yeah, we did at the same time, so... Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
Objection.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
And that's the clip.
Yup.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance.
The victim was clearly shot from a further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
Order! Mr. Von Trauma,
Why was this not brought up till now?
I have no clue.
Mr. Von Gogh. Oh, that is you. I just saw Karma. I am a terrible... Yeah, it's my wife sitting right next to me. Nothing. Don't
Mr.
worry
Von
about it.
Karma, are you sure of the accuracy to your data? And give me 5 minutes, I need to go get something from outside.
I need to go grab something as well.
Okay, so I'm going to put on the ending screen, but that does not mean I am ending. It's just about a 5-minute break.
Please don't let it.
Alright, I am back, and fuck it is cold.
As am I.
Okay, I already read that.
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, UZ.
I see.
The
The victim's autopsy report was updated. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Bleh. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders that the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. December 26th, 11:15 p.m. Courtroom, District Courtroom, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake, anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. But what? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh. Right? What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you just to say how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was bang, she heard. To be continued if you want to stick around with me for another 10-15 minutes, because it's already been live for an hour and 36 minutes.
Yeah, I could do another 10-15.
Okay. Save progress. December 26th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why did you do that anyway? I had on mute for a reason, Maya.
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not a lawyer, not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Oh, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first defense, we'll let you go after questioning. Phew! Oh, and you want to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something?
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. December 26th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. I haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Hey, pal! The trial today is, Yes, what about the trial? Though I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Charman's planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today. Andrew?
There are two witnesses.
Alright, Brandon.
Alucard?
Sorry. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right, I want to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never seen anything about that before. Or never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had her report written up. Man. Oh no, what would have happened in that courtroom today if it wasn't for her? Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth. He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering how much bail is going to be. Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Did I tell you? He's grateful to him for what she did. Alright, pal, we don't... Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Yeah, right, Phoenix. Back to the detention center to get Maya. Hey, Nick, you finally came. We just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that.
I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
Oh, no shit, Maya.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lana. Y'all really did it today.
Well, what did we do now?
No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. I just went up there and started babbling any old thing that came to mind.
Lana.
So you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up.
What did you think of the trial?
trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd be a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right?
You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy?
Right. Well, the way I figured, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lana, you go, girl. I wish I could have been an investigative reporter, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Lana, what did you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see... Actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange?
I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's all written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll be? We got a deal or not? What do we do, Nick?
We need the info. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa. Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. That make me proof that she... That shows she don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, you'll come to me first, got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting?
You don't seriously mean... Gordy, I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster?
Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. No. You know what? We can continue this. We can continue this next week.
So
Hopefully on another Monday. Hopefully on another Monday, so I can come back and reprise my role as dipshit lawyer.
yes, another Monday, because I'm only streaming this on Monday.
Okay. In that case, I will come back and reprise my role as dipshit lawyer. Dumkopf von Karma.
With that being said, I've been Alucard.
Yo, I'm Andreas the Luxray. Later, Dunkopf.
Well, except for the Dugolf part, we will see you next. I will possibly see you guys.
I especially mean the Dunkopf part.
He will see you guys next Monday. I will possibly see you guys Wednesday for my Mega Man. And let's see, we will rate. Now let's raid / raid Dr. Crafty. So until then, we will see you guys later. Peace.